So I get asked all the time, like, why do you like taking new pictures? Most people that know me know my backstory. Like I had breast cancer. I survived it. That was one thing that I told myself, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. If I'm gonna survive this, my titties gonna be out. I'm going balls to the wall, fuck all y'all. So I was like, I survived it. Why not?
This content is crucial.
I blame you, I blame you. Click, clack, now you hear the boom, boom. Click, clack, now you hear the boom, boom. Oops, my bad. You
So me personally, I don't like being like everybody else. I don't. I won't. I look at it. So I had a conversation with somebody a long time ago, and I always ask him because I've always looked up to him. And I asked him, I was like, what can a model do? I asked him like, what else can I do to make my model career better? He was like, just put yourself if you put yourself in a room full of models and you look at all the models and you're looking at their portfolio and you're looking at all the stuff that they've done, can you say you've done something different? And it got my head spinning. Like, okay, what have I done? I've done pretty much everything that everybody's already still doing or trying to do. So I've done all of that. What can I do that would make my portfolio? If somebody says, okay, what have you done that's different? I want them to be able to say, okay, well, I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. Okay, I see you. You're different. Okay, I understand. So it just made me want to think outside of the box. I always try to take my photographers out of their comfort zone. If I know that my photographer is used to doing something, okay, I'm going to change it up. And I'm going to take you outside your comfort zone because it takes me outside my comfort zone.
Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. How do you prepare for a shoot?
Oh my God, preparing for a shoot. So it take about, so I usually find out maybe 3 weeks before my shoot. Down to the last 2 weeks is crazy. A lot of people just think, oh, she take pretty pictures and it's so easy. I make it look easy. But preparing for a shoot is never easy. One, I have to have all my shit together. Who am I supposed to? Can I cuss?
Hey, be yourself.
Okay, I have to have all my shit together. From my outfit to the way my hair is going to be. I have to, if I have a vision, I'm a visual person. So I see it before I actually do it. Mm-hmm. If my colors don't match, if my hair ain't right, if my outfit's not right, I'm not doing it. I will call you and tell you I'm not doing it. Like, we're gonna have to reschedule because I don't have this particular piece of jewelry or this outfit. Because like I said, I always want to be different. I never want to be the same as somebody else. Now, if somebody want to be the same as me, hey, by all means do your thing. But I never wanted to be the same as somebody else. I always want to be different. And so, especially with me being a nude model, everybody's like, oh, she always naked. She ain't never got no clothes on. You damn right I ain't got no clothes on. But why? Because I survived breast cancer. So with that, I was like, okay, after going through that, I never wear clothes and they pay me more. So I wear clothes and I get more money. So
all right,
that's one reason. But preparing for a shoot is super crazy. My house is always toe up. Like, actually, I have a photo shoot Saturday.
Okay.
With Jerry Lambert. And like I said, preparing for a shoot is super crazy at my house. Like, it's clothes everywhere, it's shoes everywhere. I gotta see it, I gotta visualize it and make sure it's right. Now, this one, like, especially right now, because I'm trying to get all the photos for my calendar done. And with the calendar dropping Thanksgiving, I have a little bit of time to get all my shit done. So it's crazy.
So it's like a physical calendar?
Yeah. So you'll be able to pre-order the calendar. The actual calendar, your pre-order start like the day after Thanksgiving because it'll be on sale. So with the pre-order, as long as you pre-order, You'll get the calendar. You'll get my auto. You'll get to choose any picture in the calendar that you want, and I'll sign it. You'll get a big canvas of my naked ass in paint. So that also comes with the pre-order of the calendar.
All right, let's go. Okay.
So
So do you have a team, or do you come up with these marketing ideas and these strategies yourself?
I do have a team. Nicole Lawson is my assistant. So if you see, sometimes it's not always me posting, give away my little secrets, but I do have a team because it's really hard for me to juggle. I do have a 9 to 5, a regular job like anybody else. Yeah. I have a regular job. I have different businesses I run. Not only that, I'm a model. So I don't always have time to run my social media like that. So I try to have her run my social media as much as possible. So yes, I do come with a team. When I fly out, if I have to go somewhere, usually my security and my assistant goes with me. If I have to be somewhere in the city, usually I'm by myself, but my assistant is not too far behind. Security is not too far behind. But it is what it is. I'm on PAL Gang, so shout out to my team PAL Gang because we in the building. We ain't going nowhere. But I mean, they do a lot for me. So yeah, I do come with a team.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How do you stay motivated? Because I know, it's tough, especially being from Oklahoma, maybe, and not being in the middle of, Los Angeles or New York and that type of thing. How do you stay motivated to keep doing what you do?
Motivation, kids. This is my motivation. Money. It is my motivation because, like I said, I've been doing this since I was 13. I'm 41 years old. So I've been doing this for a long time. But staying motivated it's not a hard thing to motivate me because I want to stay busy because they always say, idle mind is the devil's workshop. I don't got time for that. I can sleep when I'm dead. So I try to stay as busy as possible. Like I said, I have multiple companies that I'm dealing with. I just signed a contract for Pepsi, so I'm cool on that.
Congratulations.
With the Pepsi shoot. Thank you. So I finally signed a contract for Pepsi. So it's like motivation to me is easy. As long as I can see it and I can put it together and it makes sense to me, what am I doing this for? Okay, how can I get paid off of this? Am I different? Am I doing something different? Like right now, I'm working on a movie. Like I'm getting ready to cast for my movie. So I got a lot of things going on to keep me motivated.
Yeah.
To keep me motivated. My daughter keeps me motivated. She's like, Mom, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. So I love my family.
Okay. Does posing on Instagram make someone a model?
No, it does not. Even though people like to say, "Oh, I'm an Instagram model," that it's a very gray area because a lot of people say, "Well, she posts, she do this like a model, she do this like." Okay, so being a model is more than just a pose. Like it's more than a pose. It's more than a pretty face. It's more than a fat ass. It's so much more to being a model. Like I'm actually smart. I have 3 degrees. I graduated at the top of my class. So it's so much to being a model. But when people say, "Oh, I'm a model," and they automatically assume that I'm a stripper. I'm not a stripper. Like I do fashion shows, I do runways, I do print, I do videos. Yeah, you might see me in the video, but I can't dance. So if you want a good laugh, I'll strip for you. But I'm not a stripper. And a lot of people, it's like a gray area. So with being a model, you have to know how to walk. You have to know how to pose. You have to know how to do all this other. There's so many different areas that you need to be fluent in to say, okay, I'm a model. But a lot of people will be like, "Oh, she's just an Instagram model." No, I'm not. I've been in plenty of magazines. I've been on plenty of runways. I've been on plenty of videos. So I'm not just the Instagram model. Yeah, I post on Instagram, but my portfolio is extensive. So
Okay.
I'm more than Instagram model, but it's a gray area.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Have you ever had a photographer get out of line?
Yes. Yes. They will try you. They will try you. So I do a lot of homework before I choose a photographer. A lot of homework. From I need to see who you worked with. I need to reach out to any of the models that you've worked with. You know, have you had any problems with them? Have you ever tried anything? Because with me being a nude model, my whole body is out. So it's not just my hoo-ha, my kitty is out, you know, my titties is out, hoo-ha is out, my ass is out, everything is exposed. And I do make my photographers sign a contract with me because I do not need my photos out unless they have been paid for. If any of the photos that are on my social media, they have already been paid for and I can use them. Or they've already been used somewhere else and they've already been used and I can use them. But as far as
you own all of your photos.
Yes, every one of them. Yes. So every time that I go to a photo shoot, I need all my master copies of my photos. You do not get to keep any of my photos. You cannot post any of my photos without my consent. I need to be able to see what photos you're about to post before you post them. Because I could take a million, I tell models all the time, you can take 1,000,001 beautiful pictures. But the minute somebody see that one, all it takes is one ugly picture. And we're going to forget all about all the beautiful pictures that you've ever taken. And we're going to remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm very, very picky about who posts what about me, who puts out anything about me. I put out enough about myself. So I'm very particular, and I'm particular about who I work with because if I'm not comfortable with you, it's going to read through my pictures, and that's what I do. I take pictures.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I need to be comfortable with who I'm with.
Okay. Is there a such thing as a bad shoot? Like when you were done, you were like, I don't know about this session. Have you ever had that experience?
Yes.
Okay, yes. And what was it that made it a bad shoot?
So, okay, so it was bad. It was so bad. Like, I did a photo shoot with a friend, and the backdrop was beautiful. I mean, the backdrop, we had took our time, we painted it, everything, but the picture did not. I'm looking at the pictures like you're taking, like I can see them. Like like I said, I'm a visual person, so I can see in my backdrop, like when it comes fresh out the camera. If it's not right, fresh out the camera, it's already gonna be terrible because you can't fix those. Like it's gonna take way too much editing to fix them. So I'm just like, if it looked that day, it was terrible. It was terrible from the get-go. It was terrible, terrible, terrible. And I've never not once posted any of those any of those pictures. Any of them. And I refuse to post them. And I actually, the person that I work with was like, why haven't you posted any of the pictures? Cause no, you don't want me to.
So do they go in a vault?
They go in the vault. They do. They go in the do not disturb vault. Like, do not touch this folder.
Yeah.
Do not look at this. Do not open this folder. So yeah, they do. Yeah, I had a couple. I've had about maybe 2 or 3. Like I said, I take thousands of pictures in a day. Like even this weekend coming up, I'll probably take in about 2,000 pictures. But like I said, they have to go through each one of these pictures. Make sure my eyes is open. Make sure everything is right. Make sure everything is correct. I don't have a piece of hair sticking up. Like I did like the Pepsi shoot, and I have like 2 pieces of hair sticking up. but it was okay because it went with the flow. So, and it was one that they had chose, but I was like, why do you like this picture? I have two pieces of hair sticking up right here, like two braids sticking up. But I had just got my braids done, so there was really no trying to move those because they were still a little stiff. Okay. So, but they still liked the picture. It still worked for them. So,
okay, you said people have asked you, why do you take off your clothes? Do you think there's some hate in that, or what's their motivation for even commenting?
So I get asked all the time, like, why do you like taking new pictures? Most people that know me know my backstory. Like I had breast cancer. I survived it. That was one thing that I told myself, I'm going to live my life to the fullest. If I'm going to survive this, my titties going to be out. I'm going balls to the wall for all y'all. So I was like, I survived it. Why not? Like, I'm okay. It was a hard thing. I think it was more hard for my parents. My grandmother, she was fine with it. She's like, do your thing. My mom and my dad, that was a whole nother story. But my dad really does not like it. My mom has come around to it, but it was more so, like, why not?
Yeah.
What's wrong with a woman's body? Any size body. I don't care if she weighs 300, 800 pounds. What's wrong with it? If you feel that comfortable in your body, why not? Somebody's gonna see it anyway. Because you're probably sending nudes for free, to somebody you don't even know. So why not get paid for sending nudes to a magazine, or why not be nude in front of a camera and be okay with it? Like, I'm okay with my body. Okay. I embrace every inch of it, every scar, every stretch mark, even though sometimes they get edited out. But I embrace just my body. It's my body.
Yeah, and a lot of other people embrace it too, visually.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm sure you get a lot of embrace, warm embrace. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you, as far as relationships or love and romance, how do guys feel about it?
So relationships are hard for me. Relationships are really hard for me. One, because they think that, okay, oh yeah, I want to be with a model. I've never been with a model. I get the pretty girl, she's doing all this on social media. But once you get with me, I am not Karmel every day. Karmel is a business. If you want to be with her, trust me, you're going to pay for her. So you do not want, I tell anybody that ever tried dating, you do not want to be with Karmel. I promise you don't. She's a business. She is the entity. You want to be with Creamy. She's the fun, the fun person. Be with her. Don't be with Karmel, because you're going to pay for every part of Karmel, because she's a business. It's a business. I don't wear makeup. I hate wearing makeup. I work on cars. I have a dog. I love being outside and just being goofball me. But everybody wants to be with the model Karmel. And I'm like, I don't look like her every day. I don't wear makeup every day. I wear sweatpants and hoodies. And, it's hard being in a relationship because they automatically want to be with me. And then when you get with me, I have to stop business for you, because now you don't want me. Oh, I don't need my girl out here posting new pictures, but are you going to pay me this $6,000 that I missed a check for, because now you don't want me to post this or reshare it, because every time I reshare it, I get paid for it. But now you don't want me to do my job, but that's how you met me. So it's hard dating me, but I feel like it's easy to date me because all you have to do is just be you. You don't have to be nobody else, because I'm going to be Creamy. Now, I have to be Karmel when it comes to business, but I'm going to be Creamy every day. But they just think that I'm supposed to wake up with makeup on every day. I don't. I hate wearing makeup. I hate going to get my hair, going into hair and makeup for 2.5 hours. It's not something I want to do every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then they automatically assume that because I come with fans that I'm cheating. When it comes to relationships, with that person.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to be with a person, I'm going to be with that one person. That means I'm sleeping with that one person. If you at my photo shoot, I'm asking you to go to my photo shoot. I'm supporting that one person. Like, you become a part of my life. So if you want to know what's going on, all you have to do is show up.
Mm.
That way that we don't have to beat around your insecurities that I'm cheating on you. And then if I'm gone out of state for a weekend, I have to worry about you cheating on me because you think I'm cheating on you. And it doesn't work like that. Really, I really want to be in a relationship. Like, I would love to be with somebody for forever. But it's hard dating outside of the industry because they don't understand that, yeah, I get phone calls. They be like, well, can you catch a flight? Or can you be at this photo shoot? Or can you do this video? And I'm naked. Like, that's how you met me. But it's hard to date. It is definitely hard to date. But I give it to my baby daddy because, boy, he stuck with it. But, you know, hey, things happen. But we cool. And, you know, it is what it is. We still friends. But like I said, being in a relationship it's hard, but it's easy.
Okay. Lastly, can you tell our audience some of your most interesting and flattering DMs or inboxes that you get?
So I have this guy. I think he's been talking to himself for the last 3 years. Like, he's definitely been talking to himself for the last 3 years because I've never responded to him, but he's still talking, like, to this day. Like, he sends me good morning texts. I mean, he's bought every outfit from Contagious Drip. I mean, he does everything that you would want from a man, but I've never responded to you. I think the very first time was 3 years ago, and he said, hello. And I was like, hi. He's like, you're very beautiful. I said, thank you. That was it. And from then on, it took off. For the last 3 years, he's been talking to himself. Wow. I get all types of inboxes. Like, I just want to suck your shadow, or, you know, I just want to stick my tongue in your butthole type deals. And I'll be like, whoa, you don't even know me. How do you know if my butthole's clean today? But, you know.
Residue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note,
I get, but it's not even like I get them from female. I get mostly inboxes from females wanting to know if I'm talking to they boyfriends, and I'm like, no, I don't even know who your boyfriend is. But if you send me a picture, you know, I can tell you. But I don't talk. Everybody thinks that I'm with somebody. I am single. Like, I'm single. I do what I want to do. I get in my bed by myself. That's it. I'm not with nobody. I'm not talking to nobody's husband. Now, if they in my inbox, I cannot control your man being in my inbox.
Right.
I cannot control the conversation that he has to himself. But I just be like, you know, if you want me to send the inboxes to you, now don't get mad when I send you the inboxes of your dude in my inbox because you asked for that. But they get mad, and I've been called every name but the child of God. So, and you have to have a little bit of thick skin in this industry because it's not for the weak. I promise you, I'm definitely not for the weak. Definitely not for the weak.
Okay. What can we expect for 2023?
So, movies. By the end of 2023, I want to have at least 3 movies out. My first one will probably come out late February. So I'm getting ready to cast for it. I just finished the script for it today. So I'm getting ready for cast for it. New photo shoots. I want to be, I think that I might try to put on some clothes, but I'm thinking I still won't. But, you know, calendars dropping, clotheslines dropping. business is taking off. I want to mentor other models. Like I just want to work with other models. They don't like working with me, but it's cool. Eventually y'all will get it. Hint, hint, Pepsi. But, just working with other people. I would love to work with other models. They just don't ever respond. So I'm okay with that.